Okay, those are the big headlines. I was just telling my producer there's another big headline that should be there. Floods in Gujarat. Thinking about the people of Gujarat, but at the moment our attention is with Bihar because the drama took place in Patna this evening. Just after 6 p.m, Nitish Kumar resigned as the Chief Minister of Bihar. The resignation coming after weeks of strained ties between him and coalition partners RJD over corruption charges levelled against Bihar Deputy Chief Minister and Lalu's son Tejaswi. After quitting, the JDU chief clarified the current situation wasn't conducive for work and said that while he had never demanded Tejaswi's resignation, he wanted an explanation. Just hours later, RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad then came on to attack Nitish, citing a murder case against him. Meanwhile, a little while later, while Narendra Modi was tweeting support for Nitish, BJP also formally said they are ready to support Nitish Kumar. This means that we will now possibly have a Nitish BJP government in Bihar once again. Let's go and look at how those numbers stack up. The numbers now clearly, that is how the original position was in the 243-member assembly. But now with Nitish joining hands, they have a clear majority. JDU plus BJP will be 129. Take a look at what Nitish and Lalu and the other key players had to say.
राज्यपाल महोदय से मिलकर त्याग पत्र सौंपा। हमने महागठबंधन की सरकार महीने से भी ज्यादा समय तक चलाया है और मुझसे जितना संभव हुआ है हमने गठबंधन धर्म का पालन करते हुए बिहार की जनता के चुनाव के दौरान जिन बातों की चर्चा की उसी के मुताबिक हमने काम करने की कोशिश की। 7 निश्चय उस पर अमल करना प्रारंभ किया। बिहार में सामाजिक परिवर्तन की बुनियाद रखी गई शराबबंदी लागू करके, और जो कुछ भी काम पहले से चल रहा था, चाहे वो कृषि विकास का रोड मैप से संबंधित हो, बुनियादी ढांचे का विकास हो, सड़क हो, पुल हो, पुलिया हो, बिजली का सवाल हो, कल्याण से संबंधित जितनी योजनाएं हों, सब के लिए हमने निरंतर काम करने की कोशिश की। और दिल्ली यात्रा के दौरान हमने स्पॉट पर हर जिले में जो योजनाओं का क्रियान्वयन हो रहा है उसको हमने देखा, सभी जनप्रतिनिधियों के साथ चर्चा भी की। यानी जितना भी संभव है हमने वह काम करने की कोशिश की है। 20 महीना भी पूरा हो चुका, 1/3 जिसको कहते हैं। अब लेकिन इस बीच में जो चीजें उभरकर सामने आई, अब उस माहौल में मेरे लिए काम करना, नेतृत्व करना इस महागठबंधन का संभव नहीं। हमने कोशिश भी की अपनी तरफ से, हमने कभी किसी का इस्तीफा नहीं मांगा। हमारी लालू जी से भी बातचीत होती रही है, तेजस्वी जी भी हमसे मिले। हमने यही कहा है कि जो भी आरोप लगे हैं उसके बारे में कुछ एक्सप्लेन कीजिए। जो कुछ भी हंसाने की कोशिश हो रही है या अन्य बातें कही जाती है वो अपने समर्थकों के लिए कही जाती है, वो अपनी जगह पर है। लेकिन आम जन के बीच में जो एक अवधारणा बन रही है उसको ठीक करने के लिए एक्सप्लेन करना बहुत जरूरी है। और यह बात मैंने कही, लेकिन अब वह भी नहीं हो रहा है और कुल मिलाकर माहौल ऐसा होता चला जा रहा है कि अब तो ऐसी परिस्थिति हो गई कि अब काम करना भी संभव नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि हम कुछ भी काम करें लेकिन परिचर्चा में एक ही बात है। और आज तक हमने इन बिंदुओं पर जो अपना रुख रखा है उससे अलग हम रुख नहीं रख सकते। हमने अपनी तरफ से गठबंधन धर्म का पूरा पालन करने की कोशिश की और जब पूरे माहौल को हमने देखा है और उसके बाद मुझको लगा कि मेरे जैसे व्यक्ति के लिए
नीतीश कुमार 302 के मुद्दालय हैं और उनको ये बात मालूम हो गई कि हिंदुस्तान का एक चीफ मिनिस्टर मर्डर केस का, आर्म्स एक्ट का अव्वल मुद्दालय है और उसके खिलाफ संज्ञान लिया जा चुका है। तेजस्वी पर तो कहीं कुछ बात का अता पता भी नहीं है। ये केस का है, ये पूरा कोई भी आदमी वो केस जो है पंडारक थाना कांड संख्या 199 दिनांक 16/11/91 धारा है 147, 148, 149, 302, 307 आईपीसी एवं आर्म्स एक्ट 27। ये सेक्शन है ये नीतीश कुमार जी के ऊपर, जेडीयू के एमएलए और आरजेडी के एमएलए, कांग्रेस का ना आप रहिए न तेजस्वी रहेगा, नया कोई भी मुख्यमंत्री का उम्मीदवार बने वो चुना जाए, हम लोग बैठ के चुने। लार्जेस्ट पार्टी हमारी है, अब हमारा क्लेम बनता है, लेकिन बैठिए और बिहार की जनता का जो मैंडेट है 5 साल का उसको पूरा करिए, लागू करिए। इन लोगों को गोद में नहीं खेलिए, मैं आप खेल रहे हैं गोद में, और उससे सफाई देना है तो आप जो हमारा प्रस्ताव है उसको करिए, सरकार को चलाइए, नया नेता मुख्यमंत्री चुन के असत्य दल से। मैंने रात को भी आप नीतीश जी से बात किया था कि भाई आप और हम कहीं कोई गलतफहमी है तो उसको बैठ मिल करके हम लोग तय करो क्या करना है। तरुण से डिप्टी सीएम से भी नीतीश कुमार 40 मिनट तक बात किए और मैंने कहा आज भी आप लोगों को कि उन्होंने कोई इस्तीफा नहीं मांगा था। हाँ, ये जरूर कहा था कि पब्लिक डोमेन के लिए जो आरोप लगा है उसको आप लोग प्रेस के माध्यम से बता दीजिएगा, कोई हड़बड़ी नहीं है। नीतीश जी ने ये कहा था, सुन रहे होंगे अगर सुनते होंगे तो। डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाया मैंडेट के बाद राष्ट्रीय जनता दल ने और मंत्री हमारे बने, बिहार की जनता का मैंडेट लेकर बना और तेजस्वी का एक्सेप्टेंस पूरे देश में हो गया। तो इस लड़का से, लालू से तो डरता ही था, इस लड़का से भी डर गया सब। ये टारगेट किया तेजस्वी को। ये मिले हुए हैं भाजपा से, आरएसएस से, क्या सेटिंग है। देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी वहीं से तुरंत ट्वीट कर दिए, नीतीश कुमार को बधाई दे दिए। और अभी नीतीश से कोई पत्रकार मनीष पूछा वहां राजभवन के बाहर कि बीजेपी से समर्थन आप लीजिएगा सरकार पुनः बनाने के लिए, तो नीतीश कुमार जी ने ना नहीं कहा।
बिहार में आगे की राजनीति किस करवट बैठेगी, क्या रणनीति होगी? हमारे साथ हैं सुशील कुमार मोदी, बीजेपी के वरिष्ठ नेता। मोदी जी, इस्तीफा हो गया है, बीजेपी का रुख एक तरह से तय हो गया है कि वो समर्थन नहीं, कैसे आगे बढ़ेंगे?
बीजेपी ने तय किया है नीतीश कुमार की सरकार को समर्थन देने का, और अभी मुख्यमंत्री आवास में दोनों के विधायकों की बैठक होगी और जिसमें सर्वसम्मति से श्री नीतीश कुमार को नेता चुना जाएगा। फिर आगे की जो कार्रवाई होगी उसके अनुरूप हम लोग करेंगे। जो
इसके बाद राजभवन भी आज आप लोग क्या दावा पेश करेंगे?
कब जाना, क्या करना, वो सबको तय करेंगे। अभी तो हम लोग एक अणे मार्ग जा रहे हैं और वहाँ पर दोनों की संयुक्त बैठक में हम लोग भाग लेंगे, जहाँ मुख्यमंत्री को यानी नीतीश जी को और नेता निर्वाचित किया जाएगा।
अरे भाई, तो दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण हो गया, महागठबंधन के लिए संकट हो गया। महागठबंधन के सब नेताओं ने मिलकर इन्हें नेता चुना था। नेता पद का दायित्व इनका निर्वहन करना चाहिए था, इन्होंने नहीं किया और नेताओं से परामर्श किए बिना, बैठक किए बिना, विचार विमर्श किए बिना इन्होंने मनमानी करके त्यागपत्र सौंप दिया। तो महागठबंधन के लिए संकट उत्पन्न हो गया है और इसलिए मैं चाहता हूं अभी भी कि महागठबंधन के नेताओं को मिल बैठ करके इस संकट से उबरने का फिर से उपाय करना चाहिए।
So there you have it. It's now, as I've been saying, game, set and match virtually to the Janata Dal United. Ajit Jha, editor, Research India Today, still with me. Ajit, do you see any stumbling block at all now in this JDU BJP alliance? Some talk in Patna streets that there are about a dozen MLAs who are anti-Nitish's move, who are against the idea of tying up with the BJP. Do you see Nitish having any problem in winning that vote of confidence that he will now have to face?
Most of these MLAs, Rajdeep, actually come from the northeast of Bihar, Katihar, Purnia, that area, where you have a predominantly large Muslim population. And that's where any kind of rebellion might come up. But at the moment, I feel that it is going to be, they will be able to form a government. The BJP will support it. In fact, for Bihar, in a way, it's a good move because that obviously the center would help Bihar with that enormous package that was promised, if you remember, in 2014. So that would work in favor of Bihar. And after all, don't forget, Nitish Kumar was with the BJP for 17 years in the government for almost a decade. These are buddies at one time. Don't forget the same cabinet. Student of botany in Sushil Modi, student of engineering Nitish Kumar, all part of the JP movement. Lalu was also part of that. So this is an old friendship which will continue. In a way, it's also, I would argue, kind of natural allies because Nitish belongs to that part of the socialist tradition in Bihar which has always been anti-Congress. It's the Lohia tradition which was very, very anti-Congress. So ideologically, he could not stand the fact that Congress believed in, as you said, to some extent corruption, to some extent he was against this whole dynasty. He's made statements in the past. Of course, you are right. When Narendra Modi became the candidate, Nitish Kumar could not sort of stand it. Part of it was ambition to become Prime Minister of the so-called NDA, and partly it was the fact that the Muslims vote for him in Bihar, therefore he wanted a more secular candidate. But right now he had no choice to go back to the sort of original alliance partner, the BJP.
Okay, let's then go to the Congress for a moment. Tom Vadakan is now back with us. Tom Vadakan, I put this on Twitter a short while ago. Nitish Kumar becomes secular when he's with you and is communal with the when he's with the BJP. You are the ones who took Nitish Kumar as your leader. You had this halo around him. Sonia Gandhi busy ringing him up. So was Lalu. I mean, let's be honest. When he was with the BJP, that time he was communal. When he comes with you, he's secular. The problem with your secularism is it's tainted with the cloak of corruption. Because many of your secular leaders are treated as corrupt. They are not credible anymore. And that includes Lalu Prasad.
Rajdeep.
Yes.
You talked about communalism, secularism. This is the platform we were born, and that is our DNA.
What is this secularism?
The question
what is this secularism, sir?
New alliance
what is this secularism? You tie up with a Nitish. You have a Sanjay Nirupam, who's a Shiv Sainik, who's your head in Mumbai. You have Shankar Singh Waghela, who was a member of the RSS BJP for years, as your face in Gujarat for 20 years. You make Nitish Kumar, who was part of the NDA government for more than a decade, your face in Bihar. What is this secularism that you talk about, Mr. Tom Vadakhan?
Rajdeep,
yes.
Secularism is something that this pluralistic country has developed. This
yes.
is not something that the Congress, this is the Indian DNA. If that is crucified for pure opportunism, as we see today, the mandate of Bihar was against the manifestations of the present system.
People are angry with corruption. You say secularism, you keep mouthing secularism as a mantra. The people of the country are asking, where did Lalu Prasad and his family get these hundreds of crores of Benami property? People of this country are asking about the disproportionate assets of a Mayawati, of the Yadav family of UP. These are all leaders you call secular, and yet there are serious charges of corruption against Congress leaders. There are so many Congress leaders who call themselves secular, but there are serious charges of corruption. Whether it is in the Bofors case 25 years ago to today, the Congress is tainted with corruption. And therefore people don't take your secularism seriously anymore. They are more concerned, it appears, with corruption than they are with secularism, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
Rajdeep, if you give me the time, I'll answer this.
Yes.
Let's not mix corruption with secularism. These are two separated words. The dictionary defines them differently.
Yes.
Now, as to the question of secularism, we don't have to get certificates from anybody. As to the question of corruption, you mentioned all parties except the Bharatiya Janata Party, which today refuses to investigate corruption. From Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and
why is Nitish Kumar choosing the BJP today and not you? Why is Nitish Kumar choosing Narendra Modi and not Rahul Gandhi? Why is Nitish Kumar more comfortable, despite the fact that he has had differences with Narendra Modi in the past, today going to a Narendra Modi instead of a Rahul Gandhi? What does that show? That he would prefer to be with Narendra Modi than with Rahul Gandhi? He's sacrificing.
Rajdeep, these are questions. That is a question that you must ask Mr. Nitish Kumar, who called Mr. Modi a Hitler, not the Congress party. From Hitler to what you are saying is a far movement. It is the same Nitish Kumar who, on different rallies, established that Mr. Modi and his establishment is wrong for Bihar. And what is his sudden love for the Bharatiya Janata Party?
Sir,
within minutes there's a Twitter. He has accepted them. Has he given up the mandate of the people of Gujarat? These are questions that you must ask him, not the Congress party. We haven't changed sides.
No,
we have remained stable.
You are
Corruption
not,
is an issue. We are against it.
People go with the rising sun. People go with the rising sun. You are a setting sun.
Accept it.
Nobody wants to be with the setting sun. Everybody, Jo Jeeta wo Sikandar. People want to go. Amit Shah and Narendra Modi are the rising sun. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party and Lalu Prasad are seen as the setting sun. Nitish Kumar is going with the rising sun. You did it years ago with Charan Singh. You remember the days of Charan Singh, Indira Gandhi?
Set. There is a sunrise. There is a sunrise. There is a sunrise after every sunset. After the darkest moment, there is light across. But remember, the people of India have not gone into a slumber. This late evening, they are watching you. They are watching your television program. We have to define secularism. We don't need certificates from anybody. We have fought against corruption. What about the corruption of this present establishment? Nobody is asking questions. That is the issue.
Sir, today
you are not in power. They need to answer questions from Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh.
I am asking you in conclusion. You are losing state after state. You had Goa in your hands a few months ago. It slipped away. Now you are losing the state of Bihar. Are you worried that the BJP, whatever strategy it is adopting, you can call it communal, maybe it is communal at times, maybe your secularism is also questionable, but the fact is that the BJP is winning state after state. Do you believe that we are heading towards a Congress Mukt Bharat? And therefore leaders like Nitish Kumar have decided it is better to be with Narendra Modi than with Rahul Gandhi.
Well, that is a perception that you may have, or your the political parties may have. Let me tell you one thing very clearly.
Yes.
The people of India are waking up. This is a wake-up call for the people of India. They are rising. It is not Gadbandhans that make the government. It is the people of India that will vote. Watch out. These are the writings on the wall. These kind of mechanisms that operate, this kind of drama, this kind of theatre, this kind of scripting. People of India cannot be fooled. The people of Bihar are bright. They can see through the games. Now the question of promises that will be delivered. We will watch the Prime Minister's promises he made. There is time. Let him prove that he is going to deliver. If that does not happen, we will believe that is a jumla again against the people of Bihar.
Okay, let's leave it there. Tom Vadakan, in your anger, I can see that the Congress is also frustrated that a person who they thought was going to be one of their great secular champions in a Mahagathbandhan, and I hope you accept now that the Mahagathbandhan is almost dead, even before it really sprang up, has betrayed you today. Let's leave it there, Tom Vadakan. I appreciate your joining me as well. Let me take a break. When we return, we'll turn back to Pawan Verma, the JDU spokesperson, Nitish's close aides. He's got some tough questions to answer today as well. Our politicians at the end of the day, little more than opportunists looking for power. Verma of the JDU, close aide of Nitish Kumar, joining me. Mr. Verma, please explain this sudden change. Till the other day, Narendra Modi was communal, was Hitler. Now you are embracing him.
I don't believe that. Can you hear me, Rajdeep?
Can.
I think Mr. Nitish Kumar made a statement after tendering his resignation that he has done so on the basis of his principle of preserving probity in public life.
Yes.
And he added that he will take the next steps which are in the best interests of Bihar and the people of Bihar.
Yes. What does that mean? Please tell me what it means. That short, curt answer, does that mean that today corruption suddenly matters for Nitish Kumar? It didn't matter in 2015. Now, in 2015, communalism mattered. Now, suddenly in 2017, corruption matters. Explain this. One day corruption is your main issue, next day it is communalism.
I will explain it to you. In 2015, when we formed the Mahagathbandhan, it was known that Mr. Lalu Yadav was in a lower court convicted on a fodder scam, but was on appeal and had been debarred from political office and of fighting elections. So he would not be part of any possible government that is formed of the Mahagathbandhan. Subsequently, in the course of 2017, there was a great amount of evidence in the form of allegations which were institutionalized after a preliminary inquiry in an FIR. These allegations related to an entire range of economic transactions of which frankly neither we had the knowledge nor I think most of the people of Bihar or the people of India. One thing kept coming out after the other. Mr. Nitish Kumar gave enough time for the RJD leadership to understand that with these allegations now made publicly and put down in an FIR, it is important for not only for Mr. Tejasvi Yadav as the Deputy Chief Minister, but for the image of the Mahagathbandhan as a whole. If Mr. Tejasvi Yadav comes out in the public realm and gives a point-by-point factual rebuttal of the allegations that were made. However, instead of acting on this advice, Mr. Nitish Kumar was being attacked by the RJD on a daily basis, and there was an attempt to brazen out what was a considerable level of allegations made relating to personalized corruption, and in particular,
Sir Nitish, it is one thing for, sir, I take your point. Sir, I take your point. It is one thing for Nitish Kumar to take a stand. Sir, it is one thing for Nitish Kumar to take a stand on Lalu, Tejasvi and corruption. and no one will question anyone who takes a stand on corruption. However, there is also the question which Nitish Kumar and you in particular in all your writings always say, which is communalism. For you in your writings, I have been reading them, you say the BJP is a communal force. You've decided to embrace the communal force because now suddenly corruption becomes your issue number one. How can you change yourself every few years like this?
First of all, to come to the conclusion that one has embraced communalism cannot be right, because we were partners in the NDA for 17 years in the past, and Mr. Nitish Kumar maintained that partnership without once compromising on the issue of communalism. As far as what will happen in future now, I must, as his spokesman, restrict myself to what he said after he tendered his resignation.
Sir, I take it. But you are not just a spokesperson.
Which he will take those steps.
I take you as a serious...
That are in the best interests of Bihar and the Bihar people.
I take you as a serious politician who writes on politics, observes politics. Till the other day, I am reading your pieces about the need to form an anti-Modi Mahagathbandhan on the basis of secularism. What happened to all that secularism and Mahagathbandhan? Was that a fiction? Is secularism a piece of cloth that you wear one day while you are with Lalu and Congress and you discard the next day now that you are with Narendra Modi?
In fact, I am glad that you are citing some of my columns.
Yes.
Because what I have maintained was that an opposition unity, and that was Mr. Nitish Kumar's stand. He kept on repeating that the crying need of the hour while he was in the opposition is to forge a unity based on a credible narrative with an alternative vision of India. He said that there needs to be the right investment of energy in building this opposition, and it cannot be a ragtag coalition based on contingent issues. He met with the top leadership of the Congress party only 2 days ago to try and convince them of the need.
So why didn't he sack Tejasvi Yadav? If Nitish Kumar felt so strongly about corruption, why did Nitish Kumar sack Tejasvi Yadav and continue the government? What he has done instead is he has retained power, but this time with the BJP, which till the other day you, Sharad Yadav and others are calling a communal force. So Nitish Kumar, for his own personal benefit, could have instead of sacking Tejasvi Yadav, has staged this drama. Don't tell me that this drama only happened today. He and Narendra Modi and Amit Shah have planned this. Why not be honest with the viewers? This is a planned drama.
First of all, Rajdeep, I am not in a position to influence the manner in which you draw your inferences. Neither can I temper down your aggression. But I can place before you the facts.
Okay.
Mr. Nitish Kumar.
Yes.
Mr. Nitish Kumar made it very clear that the allegations against Mr. Tejasvi Yadav and indeed against the entire Lalu Yadav family are unacceptable and will make the running of the Mahagathbandhan impossible. I can state this on record to you publicly.
Yes.
But every time he tried to impress this point, the RJD's counter was that come what may, Mr. Tejasvi Yadav will not resign. After he had spoken with the leadership in the RJD, after he had also met with the leaders of the third constituent of the Mahagathbandhan, which is the Congress party, when he came to the conclusion that as Chief Minister, he cannot run a Mahagathbandhan where it compromises his basic principle of probity in public life, he was the least concerned about the seductions of political office. And that has been a track record in the past.
Why did he not?
As well, when he has resigned on moral grounds.
Yeah, but he could have sacked, instead of resigning, he could have sacked, because he is now resigning. He could have sacked Tejasvi Yadav and said, I will fight corruption and I will fight communalism. Instead, he has chosen the BJP over the Congress. He has chosen the BJP over the Congress.
I think that you're saying that he could have sacked Tejasvi.
Yes.
Maybe your style when you are the Chief Minister, but I can tell you that he made exactly the same advice and counseled the RJD to introspect with regard to the image of the Mahagathbandhan and its functioning and profile. And he also was in touch with other constituent, the other Congress, the constituent of the Mahagathbandhan. A person can only act as he believes would be till the last minute the best thing possible for a government which had received the mandate of the people. But when the situation becomes untenable in spite of the best efforts and with the highest degree of patience shown on a manner which is non-negotiable for Nitish Kumar, what should he do? Should he hold on to office and run a Mahagathbandhan?
No, he doesn't. But what he has then done, what he has done, sir, I take your point. Pawan Verma, I take your point, but within minutes, within literally hours or minutes, some would say, of resigning, he is now going to become the Chief Minister again with the support of the BJP. That's my point. Then he should have done, then he should have in a principled way said, I want to stay out of this kind of politics, let's have president's rule and let's go have a fresh election. The people of Bihar vote for a particular alliance. 2 years into the alliance, you knew you were getting into an alliance with Lalu Prasad, who has a long track record of corruption. You knew about his family corruption. It's not some secret.
But I already explained now the point of view on that matter.
You suddenly switch.
I already explained that point of view on that matter.
No, why not go to an election? Don't you think a fairer way for the people of Bihar would be an election? If Nitish Kumar is so principled, then he should go in for an election.
I am not prejudging what happens tomorrow.
Are you not ruling out?
Not ruling out.
Are you not ruling out the possibility of Nitish Kumar?
I'm not ruling out any possibility because my brief is that to reiterate what Mr. Nitish Kumar said, which is that he will take those steps which are in the best interest of the people of Bihar and of Bihar itself.
So the best interests of the people of Bihar in 2015 were to stand up against Mr. Modi on the ground of communalism. 20 months later, the best interests are to take on corruption. When you knew, as I say, you knew that Lalu Prasad was involved in corruption.
I'll just correct your facts.
Yes.
I'll just correct your facts.
Yes.
The decision to stand up against what was then perceived to be a distinct shift to the ultra-right in the BJP was taken not in 2015, Rajdeep.
Yes.
It was taken in 2013.
Maybe.
And in 2015,
yes,
and in 2014, when he did badly in the parliamentary elections, you may recall, once again accepting moral responsibility, he resigned as Chief Minister of Bihar. So that only shows to you the consistency of a man who has stood by what he believes is right on the basis of his principles,
yes,
rather than the seductions of political office.
So I take that point.
And he has done that again this time.
I take that point. However, his moral standing would perhaps be even higher if he had said, I reject the communalism of the BJP, I reject the corruption of the RJD. The fact is, he needed Lalu's support because Lalu had the votes. You needed the Muslim Yadav vote in 2015. You used Lalu Prasad then. Today, Narendra Modi and Amit Shah calling the shots at the center. You need them. Isn't Nitish Kumar a rank opportunist? Far from being principled, he's an opportunist.
Let me say to you very clearly that in 2015 the Mahagathbandhan was formed not because of an opportunism but because it was planned on the basis of a certain ideological stand which was largely incorporated in a 2-page document which was related to development and growth with justice. Now about secularism, which you keep talking about.
Yes.
I'll tell you today, irrespective of whatever step Mr. Nitish Kumar takes,
yes,
and he had been a partner of the BJP for 17 years,
yes,
on the principle of communalism or of communal politics, he will never compromise. As a member of the NDA and for running Bihar for 10 years, there was not a single communal riot in Bihar.
This is the same Nitish Kumar who was Railways Minister. Mr. Nitish Kumar was Railways Minister and continued as Railways Minister when the Godhra train burning and the Gujarat riots took place. At that time, he did not find the BJP communal. Narendra Modi takes over and he suddenly finds the BJP communal. Today again, he finds the BJP secular. What is going on?
Mr. Rajdeep, I am very happy that you are taking out what you consider to be skeletons from the past,
yes,
to attack a man who has actually resigned on the issue of corruption and shunned political office. It's rather typical. This aggression is suddenly becoming one of devaluing a step taken for probity in public life and now going back to the past.
I am saying he has discovered the corruption of Lalu.
Do you know what was this conversation?
He has discovered corruption of Lalu only in July 2017.
I'm sorry. Don't take it. Don't assume a moral high ground just because you are on the interrogation side.
Sir.
Do you know his conversation with Atal Bihari Vajpayee after Godhra?
Sir.
Do you know why he did not resign then, but how he expressed his position then? Do you know that he resigned from political office, went into wilderness in 2013, purely on principle relating to what he perceived then to be the possibility of polarization on the basis of the use of religion?
Yes.
He has taken these positions. He took a position on demonetization. You called it opportunism. He supported Ramnath Kovind on the merits of the candidate. You called it opportunism. Why don't you even increase the list by every decision he has taken? When he was a member of the NDA, he supported Pranab Mukherjee breaking ranks with the NDA. Why didn't you call it opportunism then?
Let me then ask you in conclusion, do you see this the end of of this script, the way it's been playing out, sir? Do you see the JDU BJP now happily forming a government, a happy ending? Or do you believe there are many twists and turns? There are about a dozen Muslim and Yadav MLAs in the JDU who we are told are unhappy with what has happened. Do you see them all backing Nitish Kumar's decision? Do you see a Sharad Yadav who has taken a very strong stand against the BJP in parliament backing this decision? Is the JDU united behind Nitish Kumar? And will we see come tomorrow Nitish Kumar back as Chief Minister with BJP support, sir? Is the Mahagathbandhan chapter over?
The long list of... I think the Mahagathbandhan as constituted is over.
Is over.
And let me say to you, to your long list of questions,
sir,
Rajdeep, have a good night's sleep and wait for tomorrow.
Sir, I will have a good night's sleep. I am planning, in fact, to go to Patna, which is a great place to go and do politics. I hope you will join me and enjoy the drama that's taking place. There is no place like Bihar when it comes to politics. Pawan Verma, sorry to have given you a tough time, but that's my job as an anchor to ask the tough questions.
Not at all.
Thank you very much. Okay, the big breaking news, it's now confirmed. Nitish Kumar will be sworn back as Bihar Chief Minister 5 p.m. tomorrow. Nitish Kumar will take oath as CM, but this time as the head of a JDU-BJP combined government. So Nitish Kumar will take oath as the BJP-JDU Chief Minister tomorrow, within less than 24 hours of his resigning. I'm wondering, when was the last time, Ajit, if you remember, that happened? I'm not sure that someone resigns as the head of one government and then within 24 hours is sworn as the head of another government.
Absolutely. In fact, Nitish himself did it, if you remember, when the 2014 elections came. He immediately sort of resigned once more after switching sides, and then he made, a new chief minister. And then within a year again, he pulled the rug from under the feet of, a Dalit CM in Bihar. So Nitish is quite good at this game of political opportunism. The genius of Nitish is that every time he does this somersault, he makes it look as the biggest moral dilemma on earth and appears as if he's a moral philosopher who took the right stand of probity and integrity, and immediately the opponents start looking either communal or corrupt.
Very interesting the way you're putting it. I like, but that means that Nitish Kumar's swearing in ceremony at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So as I said, developments very fast. My producer is trying to now tell me. Rohit Singh is joining me, our correspondent. Rohit, give us more details. Will Sushil Modi be his deputy chief minister? Any more details?
Well, Rajdeep, at this point of time, all the BJP top leaders as well as Jitan Amaji, the former chief minister, are present at one unmarked official residence of Nitish Kumar, and they are all in a huddle having. At 5 p.m. in the evening, the swearing-in ceremony of Nitish Kumar will be taking place at the Raj Bhavan, and KC Tripathi is already in Patna, and he will be staying tomorrow also for the swearing-in ceremony. And in all likelihood, BJP has said that they will be part of this new government, and Sushil Modi, in all probability, will be the next deputy chief minister.
He will be the next deputy chief minister. Do we know any more details about vote of confidence, when he will seek it? Do we have any more details? Are there any JDU MLAs who are questioning the decision?
Well, remember, Rajdeep, on 28th of July, the monsoon session of the Bihar Assembly is scheduled to begin, and in all likelihood, after Nitish Kumar is sworn in tomorrow as the Chief Minister of Bihar, in the next 1 or 2 days, there will be a floor test that will be taking place, where Nitish Kumar will have to prove his majority on the floor of the House. So the monsoon session will be beginning the day after tomorrow, and it's then that Nitish Kumar will be proving his majority on the floor of the House. But many JDU MLAs, as you were saying, from the Muslim community, what will be their role, that remains to be seen, because many JDU MLAs who are from the Muslim community are not in favor of Nitish Kumar joining hands with BJP once again. And as far as the number game is concerned, Nitish at this point of time has 71, and you can add 57 to that. It comes to 126. That is just 4 past the half mark. So if these 12 or 13 Muslim MLAs, they can create some sort of a problem when the floor test takes place, and that is the biggest concern for Nitish Kumar at this time.
But when will that floor test take place?
Rajdeep, as I told you, on 28th of July, the monsoon session of Bihar Assembly is going to begin, and
so we will wait to know when that floor test. He'll probably be given a week, I'm presuming, at least, to prove his majority. He won't have to do it on day one.
That's true, Rajdeep, but it's a foregone conclusion. I mean, you have, all you need is 122, and Nitish clearly has a majority there.
Right.
In fact, there are these small parties like Ramvilas Paswan's, like Jitan Ram Majhi's, which is also going to support him. So they have a comfortable majority.
Let me go to Sudhanshu Mittal, BJP leader, joining me at the moment. Sudhanshu Mittal, please explain this Rajniti to me. I've seen the picture Rajniti done by Bihari Prakash Jha, but this is classic Rajniti. 6 o'clock I leave the RJD and the Congress on the grounds of corruption, and 10 o'clock I have already embraced the BJP, which I called communal till the other day. What is this Rajniti? Please give me a definition for it.
Rajdeep, I would rather look at things from the perspective of BJP. See, last 3 years, what's been the hallmark of Modi government is that it's got an impeccable record on the issue of corruption. Good governance has been the basic focus of our government. Now, if somebody on the issue of corruption takes a stand, I think it's natural for us to welcome it. Secondly, as you heard Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, in 2013, it was never BJP which parted ways. It was a unilateral decision of the JDU. Now, in this case, if they are taking a stand against any party on the basic issue of corruption, I think it's but natural for us to be appreciative of it or be supportive of it. So when you say Rajniti, it is on the basis of the very foundation of this government, which is clean government, which is corruption-free government. That's been the hallmark and that's been the emphasis. I mean, one monumental achievement of Mr. Narendra Modi is that associating political corruption with center is no more there. Nobody really today associates any wrongdoing, financial wrongdoing or corruption with central government because it's impeccable in its credentials on that score. And that is what is an extension. And Bihar being such an important state, naturally, if there is an opportunity of having a corruption-free government, a government which stands measures up to certain standards of probity.
But BJP, sir, these are all you have given me. I have now 30 seconds left. Till the other day, the same Nitish Kumar was calling your leader a Hitler. The same Nitish Kumar was saying Modi insults Bihar every day, questions its DNA. The same Mr. Nitish Kumar about a decade ago refused to even accept a check from Narendra Modi, saying that you are someone tainted by the Gujarat riots. How am I to see this person, sir? Who is the opportunist today? Is Nitish Kumar not an opportunist, and is your leadership also not an opportunist to embrace him? In your desperation to form a government in Bihar, have you forgotten all morality?
No, Rajdeep, firstly, each must explain their own conduct and their own convictions.
Yes.
As far as we are concerned, as has been articulated earlier also, we never left. So it was the JDU which took a decision, and it is for the JDU to explain this. Secondly, the BJP has always stood for probity in public life.
Yes.
That's been a consistent endeavor of BJP. And it would be but natural for us to be supportive of somebody who takes a stand against corruption. So as far as we are concerned, I don't think you can ever put us in the dock on this issue. Now, how and why and in what circumstances were people inimical to BJP at some point of time?
Yes.
It is for them to explain.
Okay.
So
BJP will embrace everyone who decides to join them. Aap aa jao. Today it is Waghela, it is Vijay Sardesai in Goa, it is leaders in Manipur. Aa jao, sab aa jao. Vijay Bahuguna aa jao. This is the new Ganga of politics. Sab aa jao. Once you are in the BJP, you purify yourself. That seems to me, Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal, the way I see it. But Tom Vadakan, sorry I didn't come to you. I appreciate your joining me as well as Sudhanshu Mittal and of course Ajit Jha. When I return, I will bring you a song. Because the only way to define the politics of this country, where one day you are communal, next day you are secular, one day you are against corruption, next day you are taking a stand on the grounds of defending Dharma Nirpekshta, I will give you a sense of the Rajniti of this country. It only happens in a country called India. 6 p.m. you leave one ally, 10 p.m. you've joined another, you remain a chief minister. And as Ajit put it well, Nitish's brilliance is that opportunism has been couched in as a moral dilemma. Nitish Kumar, hats off to you.